Hello, people of the thing and of the stuff simultaneously because things and stuff. Anyway, hi, I'm Zed. I have a battle for you today. It's an ooh game against a guy. Sparkxzz, I think his name was. Looking at his team, pretty much fourth gen. Kind of fourth gen standard, as it were, kind of. I guess. Well, not really. It's just standard UU black white kind of thing going down. So, well, hey, let's deal with it. I brought some dudes who can work perhaps slightly, and we'll see how it happens because stuff can happen in multiple and beautiful ways in this game. So, first of all, I have a heat-proof Bronzong, so this heat wave is really not going to do any much damage at all, even though it's life orb boosted off of Zapdos, which has a lot of special attack investment, most likely, seeing as it is a life orb variant. So it's going to be nice to take life orb away from it and give it a choice scarf and kind of lock it into heat wave, because after he's dealt with my Bronzong, I can go into my Rhyperior, be able to go for whatever move I want to, and he's basically going to have to switch because he's locked in on heat wave. Heat wave on Rhyperior, not the best thing, but before I go and do that, I'm going to leave him with a Toxic, which will be very crucial for later on in the game because it's going to wear him down quite a lot. And I don't actually have Stealth Rock on this team, which is kind of stupid, which means that, Toxic is going to be very useful on that Zapdos. He's pretty much stuck in on the move, so he has to switch. And I decided to go for Rock Blast because I thought, well, I don't want Stone Edge missing, and Rock Blast can hit lots of things, pretty good damage on his team. Just looking at his team in general, even Flygon wouldn't really want to take 5 of those. And 2 of those does like that much to a Suicune, so I'm feeling pretty happy, pretty good about myself at this point. Choice Banded Rock Blast is a nice thing, but I don't want to take a Scald, obviously, so I kind of go into Bronzong as Death Fodder slash trick fodder because I kind of want to get rid of his leftovers, and I also want to Toxic him. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I thought he would just kill me with Scald, but apparently he thinks that it's a good idea to try and set up on my Bronzong right now. Now, I'm not sure if he's noticed or not, but because my Bronzong has heat proof, I'm actually going to be able to live burn a lot longer than he would think I would normally be able to, or what any normal Bronzong would usually be able to, just because it does less damage. Burn does less damage to you if you have heat proof. If you didn't know that, that's a fact. If you did know that, well, hey, you're following along nicely. Another nice thing is the fact that leftovers and heat-proof burn do the same amount. So as you can see, I go back up to 30, but with the burn, it's going to take me back down to 9 again. So that's kind of cool. That's basically how you measure heat-proof burn. It's basically the same as lefties, 1/16 or whatever it is, which is good. I mean, it's useful. And it basically meant that I not only got rid of his leftovers, I managed to Toxic him, stayed in for a few turns to build the Toxic up, and now I can basically go into Darmanitan, substitute once, which will not only give him recoil from the life orb, it will also add a amount of poison stacking damage to him, after which I will be able to go for a Fire Punch, a stab Fire Punch, in fact, and it's going to take him out. So Suicune, relatively easily dealt with there, just with a little bit of an almost dead Bronzong, funnily enough, and he could have avoided the entire situation had he just gone for Scald on the first turn after I switched in. But he didn't. So there you go. That's what you get for trying to set up all over me. Yeah. Anyway, Army Bomb is a thing which uses the Fake out a lot of the time, and I'm a fan of the Fake book, not the Fake out, so I'm going to go in Sauron with the one eye to rule them all, and try and burn him, but he goes for the Taunt, which I actually didn't expect. Like, Ambipom, I don't see that often, and when you do see it, you don't really expect it to carry Taunt. I don't know, maybe I just don't expect it to, so I didn't really see that coming. So, unfortunately, he's going to be able to U-turn out or whatever, or switch. I didn't even see what he did. But I know he's going to switch regardless, so I went for the Nightshade on the switch, which allows me now to get double Nightshade on the Flygon as opposed to just nothing on it whatsoever. And I think I live? No, I don't. No, that's an outrage. That's an outrage from a Flygon, and it 2-hit KOs me, so not the best thing in the world. But the best thing in the world is that I have Gorbis, and he is confused. And what this means is that in his confusion, I'll be able to go for the Shell Smash, get myself really high up with the speed and the special and the super physical attack, and then proceed to Baton Pass into whatever I choose to. Now, this Gorbis is more bulky, so it's actually not going to be able to outspeed a Scarf Flygon because of it's a Scarf Flygon, even IF +2, which means I'm going to take the Outrage, but because I'm bulky, I live the Outrage, which allows me then to Baton Pass, which means means that the thing that I go into doesn't take the hit. Gorbis takes the hit instead, which kind of works out nicely in my favor. And I'm going to be able to go into Rhyperior. Rhyperior now has a choice band. It now has +2 speed. It now has +2 attack. And he is going to stick his middle fucking finger, or should I say his middle horn, up to the team of my opponent, because Rock Blast is now going to proceed to just tear through this guy's team. I guess he thought he could outspeed me with Ambipom and do a bit of damage. Apparently he can't, because I'm still faster than Ambipom. But he has a Scarf Heracross, which honestly he should have gone straight into this anyway, because close combat and Scarf Heracross is probably a good idea. But as you can see, this is pretty much a +4 Rock Blast at this point. I get a crit. I'm not sure if that actually mattered. I think I could have killed him with one hit, just because I was +4 technically, because I have Choice Band, which makes me +1, Shell Smash makes me +3, and he had the -1 defense from the close combat, so technically it's a +4 Rock Blast coming off Rhyperior. So yeah, still, I killed him with one Rock Blast, so fuck Heracross. Anyways, Zapdos comes in, and because I gave it a stupid freaking Choice Scarf earlier, because great, he's able to kill me, so I'm not able to kill his entire team. Unfortunately, if I hadn't given him the Choice Scarf, then I would have been able to. But no, I had to just help him in that way. Doesn't make a huge difference, because at this point, I can bring in Darmanitan, because he's locked in on Heat Wave with Zapdos, go for the Stone Edge on the Rotom, and then go for the Stone Edge on the Zapdos, which should finish it off. But I'm thinking, I don't want to go for the Stone Edge on the Zapdos. I want to see if I can kill it just with Fire Punch, because I have Sheer Force boost from Fire Punch, and also other such things, like it's a cool move and I like it, so I go for it and it hits Zapdos and it's gonna die. So there you go, it died, yay, woo, go me. So I beat him with Darmanitan killing things stuff. That was the game. If you enjoyed, you can hit the button of the likeness, which will make the video very happy, in the pants and stuff. Also, you can check out other things I do on my channel by going to youtube.com/emperorzinb. Yes, stupid name, I know. Never mind. It's not the point here. The point is, I love you, and you love me, and we're a happy family. And okay, I think I've said enough. We're done. Goodbye. I'll see you next time.